Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carly and I usually post about bookish content. Now, those of you that have been here before, you might know that I have had an absence from BookTube for a few months, and I just wanted to come on here and explain why and just talk a little bit about that before I return to regularly posting about my bookish content. Also, you will see there is a new addition to my family down here. This is Dodger. He is a rescue cat. I got him just before Christmas from Wood Green Animal Shelter, and I love him very much, and he sat on my lap with me, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm stroking, you can see his bum and his head, I think. And today I'm filming in my living room because I have recently got back from work and I didn't want to sit up upstairs, so I thought it was cozy in here and I put the fire on. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about what's been going on, just have a little catch up, and talk about something that has been difficult for me. So in August, on the 6th of August, something happened in my life that I found incredibly difficult, and it was a situation that I just could not deal with. So I went into an episode of extreme anxiety and depression, which meant that I couldn't do my usual things like read. So I think in August I did manage to finish a couple of books, but it got quite bad, and I went downwards towards the end of the year, and yeah, went into a depression, and so I couldn't read. So there were a good few months where I just wasn't reading at all because I'd lost enthusiasm for my life and everything in my life that I would usually enjoy. I managed to keep working, so I'm very lucky because I work from home for my main day job. I work 2.5 days a week from home, and also I work in the library a couple of days a week, and that was manageable, but mostly because a lot of the time when I was working from home I could just spend all of my day crying. So that's what I did. I spent a good few months crying and I was not in a good place. I had some therapy, I had a lot of therapy, 3 different kinds of therapy, which some of it was helpful, some of it was not. And I have a really good network of friends and family supporting me, but it was just a very, very bad time. Something I've never had anxiety like this. It was very physical. So when this thing happened, I started to shake. I was physically shaking, and that happened a lot. I was full of adrenaline. I stopped eating, so I lost a lot of weight. I went from a size 14 to a size 10, and because I wasn't sleeping and I wasn't eating, I was very weak and I was crying a lot. So it was just, you know, bad, very bad physically for me as well as mentally. So all of my regular things I stopped doing. Reading, my PhD fell by the wayside, so I had basically a term out. I couldn't do anything intellectually, I couldn't do anything, but it was just getting through the days was all I was doing. So yeah, it's been a pretty bad time. I'm feeling a lot better now, I'm doing a lot better, and there's the thing that happened is still not ongoing, but it's kind of still a presence in my mind. So yeah, I'm still dealing with it, and I have some low days and I find it difficult still, but just, you know, I'm doing a lot better, so that's good. And I have Dodger now, so he's a lovely thing in my life, which is cool. And he also gets a lot of fur balls, so he might start coughing. Apologies. But anyway, I just wanted to catch up and say what was going on, but I will be doing a wrap up of the books that I did manage to read from August to the end of the year. There are a few because as I got better I started reading again, and that was lovely, to be able to return to reading and manage to get through a whole book, because during that time I did try and read a lot, but I just kept DNFing books, or not even DNFing, I started them and they would be books that I would really ordinarily enjoy. So I've started and I'm midway through a lot of books, but I just couldn't finish them because I wasn't in the right headspace. I tried to read a lot of self-help books as well, and again I didn't finish those. So there was a lot of things that I started that I didn't finish, and yeah, so that's what was happening. If you've ever experienced anxiety and depression, you know how awful it is. And I was going to say like things that helped me, but it's just common sense things like relying on your support network, talking to friends. I had a very excellent best friend who was very patient and kind with me, and I would be voicemailing her, every voice note dropping her every day, still crying at her, asking for support, phoning her, telling her what was going on. And a lot of the time she would just be like, yeah, shit, yeah, it's awful, isn't it? Just being empathetic, which is what I needed. Sometimes talking me down, sometimes talking me around, which was good. And yeah, I was in some real low times when I was just in here like crying, and I would text a bunch of friends and say, I need help, who can babysit me, who can look after me right now, because I need help. And I had a lot of friends that would like, yeah, come round, I'm here, and that was lovely. So that was cool. Also, I will drop links below, but I relied a lot on anxiety ASMR. So there are a lot of ASMR channels that I watch anyway, and there are specific ASMR videos for anxiety, which were really helpful. So I'll put my favourites in the description box below, because they really help me, and I regularly watch those anyway. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and do a little catch up and let you know what's happening. Like I say, I'm doing much better now, and I'm reading again. Not as much as I would usually. I'm still find that reading is quite difficult to concentrate, particularly if it's not a really easy read. Then my mind tends to wander and ruminate on the issue. So still struggling a little bit with reading, but I'm starting to get back into my PhD and doing things again. So yeah, I'm doing a lot better. But I just thought I'd let you know what's happening. So the next video I'm going to film is probably my wrap up of all the books that I read or managed to finish in that time, and best books of 2022. Don't even know what they are because I need to go through my whole list, and plans for this year, which yeah is weird. I'm still not sure I'm able to cope with long-term projections. I'm still very much in a weird limbo space, but yeah, thought I'd say hello and put my face on YouTube again. So I hope you're all doing okay, and I hope that you had a nice Christmas and New Year. I know like it was a weird time. My Christmas and New Year was nice. It was low-key and relaxed, but it was still like I wasn't in the Christmas spirit at all. And usually I'm a Christmas nut. I love Christmas, but this year I just didn't obviously get my Christmas spirit at all. So it was like, all right, just get through it and do it, and it was okay. And yeah, hopefully next year or this year I will feel more Christmassy when it rolls around again. So that was weird, but yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. I'm sending lots of love to you, especially if you're going through difficult times at the moment as well. Yeah, I know it helps to talk about things. I know it helps for other people to get how difficult it is. So if you're having a difficult time, I see you, and I'm sending you lots of love. And I will speak to you all very soon in the next video. Bye everyone.